Democrats. Today is June 28th. It is primary election day, Tuesday, June 28th. If you haven't voted and you're watching me, stop watching me. You have 2 hours, 43 minutes to get over there and cast your vote. You have 2 hours and 43 minutes to get over there and cast your vote. And it's at your polling place, not at the county election board. It is at your new polling place. You have 2 hours, 43 minutes. I'm going to make sure I say that. Now, if you get there at 2 hours and 35 minutes, stay in line. Do not get out of line. Stay in line. If you're in line, they have to allow you to vote. Stay in line. If you are an independent and you happen somehow to be watching me, if you're an independent and you intend to vote on the Dem ballot because the Oklahoma Democratic Party has opened up our primaries to allow independents the opportunity to vote with us, you have to ask for your ballot. You have to ask for the Democratic ballot. With regards to ID, there have been some calls today that some polling places, what you're allowed to take is a state or government issue ID or your voter's registration card. They have to accept your voter's registration card. That is the law. So make sure that they allow you. Do not leave. Don't go to your car. Don't call right there, and they have the number. Call right there and make them call. They're supposed to give you a ballot if you have a state issue ID or your voter's registration card. So if you're an independent, ask for a Democratic ballot. If you show up and they ask for your ID, government issue, or your voter's registration card, they have to take it. They have to take it. But cast your vote. Cast your vote today. Already sent in your absentee ballot and you're not sure if it's going to make it, don't cast another ballot. That's a crime. If you encounter any problems at the ballot, the hotline that you need to call for voter protection is 833-336-8683. They can answer any of your questions except for who to vote for, but about the process and all of those kinds of things. So that's what today is. Today is election day. So I'm going to be very light because even if you have voted, I'm going to ask you to call everybody and make sure that they have voted and ask them for help. I woke up this morning with a list of people that I needed to call, and after each call or as I pick up the phone to make another call, it's someone calling me and asking me help with their ballot. Makes my heart sing because that means that people are engaged and are going to show up and haven't given up and haven't forsaken the Democratic Party, as some people are writing all over social media. So, big thing. One of the big things, one of the people said to me this morning was that people are fussing about holding people accountable. That's what we're supposed to do. It's representative government. So if you look at your ballot and you don't know any of the names on there, your homework between now and November is to find a way to put a real face to every name on your ballot. It's representative government. Put a real face to every name on your ballot. I personally, every person I voted for is in my phone. That's not just because I'm chair. That came first. That came first. My involvement in knowing who my representatives came first. And then I decided to get involved. I am encouraging you, everyone, as you look at your ballot, how many of those people have you seen speak? How many of those people have been at a meeting where you had an opportunity to ask them what they believe in and give them the opportunity to earn your vote? It shouldn't just be natural. It shouldn't just be some phantom name. They are all real people who live in our state, and we need to hold them accountable. Don't beat up on them. Be respectful. Don't threaten. But let them know what is important to you, because that's how we get what we want. If we treat them like they're phantom names and that they are more important than we are, that's how they'll act. Make sure you know who your representatives are. Make sure you know who you're voting for, because I'm going to tell you, they're out there. They're at community meetings. They're knocking doors. They're at town halls. They're at barbecues and cookouts. They're out there. So find you an opportunity. Too late today because they're all going to be at watch parties. Too late today. But starting tomorrow, your homework is to meet everybody who's on your ballot. Make them earn your vote. All righty. Today's homework, though, is to make sure everybody you know has voted. Make sure everybody you know has voted. Stay in line. Ask for the dim ballot. If you have any questions, make them call the county election board because they all have the number. Make them call the county election board and resolve it before you leave. Big thing. I've gotten a lot of questions about, I got my ballot and Kendra Horn's not on it. Or I got my ballot and I don't see Joshua. Did he drop out? I got my ballot. Adam Martin's not on here. What is he running for? Today is primary election day. So today is the day that all over the state, in all of the races where there's more than one person running for the same thing, that we narrow it down to one person. So that in November, there's one from each party. So today is primary day. So the people who don't have anybody running against them in their same party will not be on your ballot. So your congressperson, the person who is running for Congress, this is for the Democrats, the person who's running for Congress in your district, there's only one. So they won't be on your ballot. But you do have a choice for Congress, and you have time between now and November to get to know them. To replace Inhofe, our candidate is Kendra Horn. We just have the one candidate, but we have a candidate, but she won't be on your ballot until November. So don't be alarmed if some of the names that you've taken some time to get to know aren't on your ballot. They will be on your ballot in November. All righty. And if you show up at your polling places and there's a line, stay in line and thank your lucky stars that you're not at the polling place in McAllister that burnt to the ground today. All right, you guys have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow and we'll know what happened. I'll be here tomorrow at 4:15. Have a good one.